YouTube, how's it going? We're gonna smoke the Fuente Hemingway work of art Maduro. Beautiful cigar, cool shape. I think these are called Perfectos. Yes? Can't really remember. If you guys know, let me know below. So we're gonna be cut. Nice deep V cut. You know, for being a closed foot, that still has a draw through there. Now it's time to put some gas in this. Hi kid, what are you doing? She just realized this is in the tent. I think the wife just put her out the back door. She came running like, what are you doing out here without me? Now remember, it's going to be tight until that really opens up. Sometimes tight is good. Ooh, dark breadiness already right off the get-go. Spicy spices like white pepper spice on the retro. Excuse me, on the palate, on the tongue already, on the lips. That was a good amount of spice on the nostrils there. It didn't shoot up the sinuses, but it lingered in the nose for a second. I can't tell if that was white pepper or black pepper, I know, but it was a little bit spicy. Right. We're gonna touch that up a little bit now. Nice breadiness, nice tobacco flavor, dark breadiness. There's kind of a there's like a dark wood and cedar at the same time. A nice, there's a woodiness, dark and cedary at the same time, if that makes sense. There might be a hint of leather on the back, but I can't tell if that's the leather or the dark woodiness. This really tastes like the Untold Story that we smoked the other night, honestly. Which one was this again? Just the Hemingway work of art. That's the first signs of AGE, brothers and sisters. That's some short-term memory loss right there. Holy moly. A little bit of a, like a raisin Not real strong, not sweet, but in between like a raisin and maybe prune. No, not a prune. Maybe a little bit of raisin. Definitely getting that dark bread slash almost like not quite burnt toast, but some really well done toast. And I like that. I like when I get that. All right. We're gonna let this puppy settle. I like how it goes fat to little. That's quite a nice shape. Nice. The smoke feels a medium right now. It's definitely kind of coating the mouth. It's not real oily. I mean, the wrapper is beautiful, but it's not real oily. There's not a lot of oil coming out ahead of the burn line yet. But we'll see what it does when it warms up and settles in. So we shall return. All right, you guys. This work of art is a work of art. This thing is smoking really good. Look at the burn line, even with the space heater going and the door and the tent open. Little flake. Not bad though. Just enough where you can blow it off and make it look real pretty. There we go. Look at that. This definitely does have a little bit of a raisin taste. Along with the floral, beautiful natural tobacco sweetness coming out now that's warmed up. That dark bready note is now down to just dark bready note and maybe a little bit of toast. It's not like close to the burnt toast like it was, so it's actually simmered down. The smoke feel is about medium to soft now. It's simmered down a little bit too, and the spice, next to near nothing. I mean, I'm not getting any spice on the mouth anymore. If I do a big retro, then I'll get some of the spicy white to medium black pepperish, but just a regular retro, and then the finish out your mouth, like when you break it up, like that. There's just a small hint of like a sweet pepper, and I don't even know if it's white pepper. It's just a small hint of a spice. Let's put it that way. But when you do the retro, you get that little bit of a floral and like a creaminess from a nut of some sort. But it could be the little, I can't tell if it's a nutty flavor or if it's just that raisiny flavor. Whatever it is, it's working well with my taste buds. Clean that ash up a little bit, get all the dandruff off of it. There we go, look at that. Look at that ash, you two. We're working on a nice ash. Anyway, this Fuente work of art is a work of art. I don't know how big of an ash we'll get. This is the original house. You can see the tip still from the closed, where I had the closed foot. I'm pretty sure these are called figure out it. I lost it. Anyway, the shape, if you know it, let me know. Let me and everybody else know in the comment what it's called. Perfecto. I think it's called a perfecto. I could be wrong though. It's happened once or twice. That's what I tell my wife anyway. It's happened once or twice. I seen a meme the other day, speaking of this, that said the wife is telling the husband she wants a divorce, And he says, is it because I act like I know everything? And she said, that's exactly why. And he says, I knew it. That shit cracked me up. That still cracks me up. Is it because I think I know it all or something like that? And she said yes, and he's like, I knew it. Yeah, that raisiny, floral sweetness with the tobacco. That's a nice combination. That's a real nice combination we're getting, YouTube. You know, if you ever get a flaky ash that looks like it's got a bunch of dandruff, just blow it on a little bit. It'll blow off, and then it'll make it a little bit more picture pretty. I mean, I don't really care. But if you're trying to get a good picture and you don't want all the little flakes off of it, just give it a light blow, and it gets rid of all that flakiness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll be back. Look at that ash, YouTube. The flavors are staying the same, except there's just a touch of saltiness coming into the picture. And it's mostly when I stick my tongue in the crack. Well, came back on just in time. We just lost our ash. That made a thunk noise. That was solid. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take the band off since we're right here. That was perfect timing. Well, there it is again. Maybe I'm just that much of a noob when it comes to these. This one also says imported. Hiding underneath the band. Oh, man. Alright, well, there's a look at the wrapper. It's about time to take my contacts out. They're blurry tonight. Anyway, I just want to check in with you guys. Glad I did, because I'm pretty sure you got to see that ash drop. That good. Alright, YouTube. We'll be right back. Alright, YouTube. This Fuente work of art was a good stogie. Got a little warm here at the end, but shoot, we're at the end, so who cares, right? That nice sweet tobacco, natural tobacco flavor with that floral and that a little bit of raisin here and there, and that dark bread was really good. I enjoyed this one, so we're gonna call this one done and done. Thanks for smoking a cigar with me once again. Until next time, always try different sticks, and always keep it smoky, my friends.